Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the webinar Cultivating Critical Thinking, Quick Strategies for Effective Pedagogy. I am delighted to have you all here today. In the next few minutes, we will explore practical techniques to nurture critical thinking skills in your classroom. So let's dive right in. To begin, let's set a context for critical thinking. Critical thinking is an essential skill that equips students to analyze information, evaluate arguments, and make reasoned decisions. It's not just about memorizing facts, it's about developing intellectual curiosity and problem solving abilities that extend beyond the classroom. Encourage students to ask their own questions, explore multiple perspectives, and challenge assumptions. By fostering a culture of curiosity, students become active participants in their own learning journey. One powerful strategy for fostering critical thinking is by asking open ended questions. Instead of seeking simple right or wrong answers, always encourage your students to think deeper. Pose questions that require analysis, evaluation, and evidence based reasoning. This approach challenges them to develop their critical thinking abilities. By encouraging open ended discussions, you stimulate deeper thinking, creativity, and the ability to consider alternative viewpoints. Another effective technique is to incorporate problem-solving activities into your lessons. Present real-world scenarios or challenges that require students to apply their knowledge and critical thinking skills. By tackling these problems, students learn to analyze information, consider different perspectives, and propose innovative solutions. These activities can range from structured problem-solving tasks to open-ended projects. They encourage students to think critically, consider multiple solutions, and evaluate the effectiveness of their approaches. By engaging in problem solving, students develop resilience, adaptability, and the ability to think out the box. Also, collaboration plays a significant role in nurturing critical thinking. Encourage collaborative learning environments where students can engage in discussions, debates, and group projects. By working together, they learn to challenge assumptions, explore diverse perspectives, and sharpen their critical thinking ability. Also, they learn to analyze information collectively, consider different insights, and arrive at well informed conclusions. Collaborative learning fosters effective communication, teamwork, and the development of critical thinking skills within a social context. So, to summarize, setting a context for critical thinking, asking open ended questions, incorporating problem solving activities, and promoting collaborative learning are powerful strategies to cultivate critical thinking skills in your classroom. Remember, critical thinking is a lifelong skill that empowers students to become independent and creative thinkers. By implementing these strategies, you will equip your students with the tools they need to analyze, evaluate, and navigate the complexities of the world. So, before we conclude, let's take a few moments for any questions you may have.
Yes, please. I have a question. How can I adapt these strategies for different grade levels and subjects?
That's an excellent question. The strategies we discuss can be adapted to various grade levels and subjects. You can modify the complexity of questions and problem solving activities to match the cognitive ability of your students.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I also have a question, please.
Just tell me.
Um, what are some effective ways to assess a students' critical thinking skills?
Thank you for your question. Assessing critical thinking skills can be done through various methods. You can design, for example, rubrics that assess students' ability to analyze information, evaluate arguments, and provide logical reasoning. Additionally, consider using performance-based assessments such as projects or presentations that require students to apply their critical thinking skills in real-world context. So now to close, I would like you to respond to this question in the chat. Give me a second to put the question in the chat. There is the question, please. You have a few seconds to answer. As Daniel says, it's important to include problem-solving activities to make students think critically, so that's a correct answer. Please, Monica, provide your answer in the chat.
She's writing in the private chat.